Time to get up, duck. Duck, wake up. Time to get up. Yeah, we gotta roll. We gotta get this job done. Seems like it's been taking too long already.
I don't want to.
Well, we can't take the day off sitting here in the parking lot.
Coffee.
Yeah, I got coffee.
Lunch.
No, I didn't get no worms. I got you a snack though, so get up here and get buckled in before we hit the interstate and let's roll. Looks like the sun's coming up. Gonna be a nice day, duck. Made a little mistake on this truck. This truck was skinned by Freddie Jimick and remodded by David Hessner. I want to try to get that straight. Freightliner Argosier, however they say that. But it's a nice rig. Well, thanks guys for letting me drive it. I'll take care of it. I'll try to anyway. You know our reputation. Sometimes we hit a few things. Idea why the truck jumped there. Looked like I hit something. They didn't say crash. I have no idea. that sun's coming up deal. Me and my granddaughter was out there yesterday and was looking at the shade, and I was telling her, the 4-year-old, I was telling her what the shade was. I pointed at her and asked her if she knew what it was. She said a shadow. I said, it's a shade. I said, when you get hot, you get in there. And I was telling her how it moved. I said, it's going to move all day. And I got her to lay a rock down at it and told her we'd check it later. And I was telling her, I always tell them how the sun don't actually come up, how the earth is rotating to the east. And we just sort of pass by it. That's another one of my hobbies. I like to think about the space stuff, the earth traveling through space, spinning, and all that stuff at the same time, and making that circle once a year around the sun. For it to be a big bang, it's pretty amazing how orderly it is, wouldn't you think? What I like to talk about. Lonely? How could I be lonely with you around? Ain't nobody be lonely with you in the truck. Guess I was wrong, Bo. First time I was ever wrong, I guess. Looks like the sun was going down. I couldn't see the little clock there. Instead of coming up. See those turbine fans there? Like jet engines. That's to keep gas fumes from killing you in there. Speaking of gas fumes, we need one in the truck here every now and then for the back in the 70s or whenever they started this CDL law, license for truckers. Before that, anybody could go get a job trucking. I could drive a truck. I drove them, and I could drive crane carriers and anything else up down the highway. And just walk in and go get your job, take off. And then they made it all complicated now, which is probably better, but I think I've told you before, I could have got grandfathered in. All I had to do was go to the courthouse and sign up, and I'd have had my trucking license. but I didn't do it. I was too busy working. I worked so much that I never got any time off. I could try to get time off, and they wouldn't give me no time off. I had to send my wife one time to the courthouse to get my driver's license, and that's after they started putting pictures on them. And she went down and got them, and they put a big X where my picture was. And the state police saw me one night and asked me what the matter. It's too ugly to get my picture took. I should have made me mad, I guess, but I didn't make me mad. But I said, no, I'm too busy working to get it done. And once, when I was living in that camper I was telling you about, I run out of propane. And I had to take a cold shower all week in the chair. Because places to buy closed at 5:30. I didn't get off 6:30 or 7 of the days. I'm working 12, 14 hours. But I had to go all week without propane because I couldn't get off work early enough to go get it. Those fellers, they like to keep me out there when I was out there. You never could work enough. Like that time, a lot of times when I worked night shifts, the man that owns the company would come out at like 2, 3 in the morning. I'd already worked day shift and started with the night shift and working with them, and he'd come out 2 or 3 in the morning and look at me and say, Rusty, with a big grin, we want you back out here at 7 now in the morning with the rest of them. And it's already like 2 at night. That's why I say I never was a young man. I started that stuff at 19 years old. I don't seem like I was ever young. Heck, I don't know what a Georgia overdrive is. That's a good song, though. Duck, if there's been anybody else singing it. You do pretty good for a duck that can't talk, though, as the wife says, right? people watching this, if you watch it, every now and then drop a comment in there. I don't get many comments. Tell me what you think. You might tell me I talk too much like the duck. But leave me a comment every once in a while. And Mr. Andrew T-Rex, if you're watching, did you notice the side mirrors on the truck when they passed me? Jumping around, that's what I was telling you about yesterday. And we just keep hauling. Yeah, but it's not as far as that trip we took up to Russia. That was a long one. And don't worry, folks, I got free pay pass here at the... They just scan my truck when I go through the toll booth, so I'm not hurting anything. And I'm not robbing these fellas. I don't remember if I told you about how me and Dad used to do the people at the toll booths or not in a video. They would, we used to go work really early. We'd pass through one about 4:30 in the morning. And those guys would be asleep. Dad said, "Watch this." He'd fly through that toll booth and all them red light sirens and all that junk would go off. Had all kinds of stuff back in. And then he'd stop, throw it in reverse, and back up, laughing and tell them they shouldn't have had their ass in there asleep. It was funny. We done that several mornings to them. Had to wake them up in a hurry. Start going in the lower gears when I make those turns. Just coming out of them too slow. Well, you don't either, Dub, so shut up over there. Just one feather, Duck. You'll be alright without it. Nice looking little development down here. You can tell they're still working on it. Some kind of town you need to move in, one that's still growing. Oh, so you're a loner, like live out in the woods, huh? Well, like you said a while ago in that song, 6 days on the road, we get to go home tonight, so we get this load unloaded, we'll go home for a couple of days. Take us a little snooze and spend some of this money we got piled up. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Well, after all this driving, we're almost there.
What's wrong with this?
Yep, that's it. I'm looking for that little man standing there. I don't want to run over him. No, he's standing there somewhere. He better back up if he's standing there, 'cause I can't see him. I hear that wobbly Captain Duck. He's still talking about ducks and duck hunting and ducks every time I see one of his videos. What do you think about that? Yeah, Duck, you're a bad duck. Now, of course, this should have been a simple one backup park, but probably not with me. Looks easier enough, but that's the way I roll, I reckon. I used to pull my little old trailer behind, my camper trailer behind my truck, and my other trailer, I've got another trailer here at the house. I pull all the time, and I could back that thing anywhere, but I have a hard time backing this truck here for some reason. People, I'm king of the highway now. I've moved up in the world. King of the highway. That's a pretty good name there, Duck. But this about wrap it up for us. We're gonna go over here and let you take a look at the truck. So, if you've watched all 3 episodes, I really thank you, and come back and see me and Crazy Duck. This is Rusty Truck. Saying bye to next time.